Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is JT from Above and Below the Belt. I want to talk about what Ellerbe said. He said, I think the reporters asked him about Lomachenko, and he said, Lomachenko's not as good as they say. Won't fight Teofimo Lopez. And you know, one thing is, when I read that little title script, and I'm thinking to myself, Lomachenko been calling out Gervonta Davis, but you won't let Gervonta Davis go. You won't let him. You and Mayweather won't let him fight Lomachenko. You know what I'm saying? Now I don't know. Is it Gervonta Davis? I think it's really Mayweather. Mayweather really at the same time. Probably Ellerbe too at the same time. Don't want to let Gervonta Davis fight Lomachenko because they think that he might be too green or might not be ready yet. You know what I'm saying? Or getting there. Or they just wait for Lomachenko to get old, man, or something like that. I know he's 31 years old. Maybe this fight might happen next year. Maybe I wouldn't say Lomachenko's old at 32, but you know, some people age differently. You know what I'm saying, than other people at the same time. Especially he had 400 fights in the amateurs, but he's in professional boxing now at the same time. So, and I think that's a lot of wear and tear too at the same time when he hit the 400 fights. But now it's what it is, and Ellerbe got Davis, and I would like to see that fight with Davis and Lomachenko. You know what I'm saying? And Ellerbe will say, if you ask him who's the I forgot what division, what weight class that Gervonta Davis is. If they say who's the best in that weight class, he would say Gervonta Davis. Okay, then if that's the case, then why don't you let him fight Lomachenko at the same time? Maybe Mayweather see something that everybody else don't see, and maybe Ellerbe too at the same time that they see that Lomachenko might beat Gervonta Davis. But at the same time, you got this young up and comer. Teofimo Lopez is calling out Lomachenko. It's kind of funny, like Lomachenko will call out Gervonta Davis because Lomachenko probably know that he could probably beat him. Which I think that might be a real close fight. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Gervonta Davis got me thinking that it might not be a close fight. Maybe he might win a couple of rounds, but maybe that might be it. You know what I'm saying? But you got Teofimo Lopez is calling out Lomachenko. That makes Gervonta Davis look bad to me. I'm just saying. And Lomachenko at the same time, they don't make him look bad to me. I mean, Gervonta Davis, 24 years old. He's not a prospect no more. He beat a world champion. That's Jose Pedraza. You know what I'm saying? He went on to knock out the other people that he got in the ring with at the same time, or the guy in the ring with him. You know what I'm saying? So, Teofimo Lopez, he said that Ellerbe said that'd be an in-house fight. That can happen at the same time, which that's true. You know what I'm saying? But I remember somebody said, it was somebody said something about why would they make an in-house fight with Lomachenko and Teofimo Lopez? Because politics plays a part in it too. In the sense that, as in, they don't want to know that Teofimo Lopez he's a up and coming fighter that can make more money for Bob Arum. He don't want to go that route right now. I can understand it from a business side of it. You know what I'm saying? But it's Bob Arum's I wouldn't say he's in a corner, but he's somewhat got to think about it. What is the best for himself and his company? Not the best for the fighters. For in this situation, it's in house. It's gonna be better. Whatever he do anyway, it's gonna be best for his company anyway because it's in house. It ain't another fight for another promotional company. You know what I'm saying? So, but feel like what Lomachenko said, talking about he need to get better and I fight him. I don't, that made me feel some type of way. Feel like he's avoiding Teofimo Lopez. So maybe Bob Arum is in Lomachenko's ear and telling him to do that. Whatever. We don't know. Maybe he's on his own and saying it to himself and saying it to us. We don't know. But at the same time, man, I'd definitely like to see that fight because what's kind of funny, even though Lomachenko is 31 years old and Teofimo Lopez is 21, 22 years old or something like that. And Lomachenko got 13 fights, 1 loss, and 10 KOs. And guess what? No, matter of fact, Teofimo Lopez is 21 years old, but he got 12 fights, 0 losses, and 10 KOs. And the thing about it is, some people say that Lomachenko's number one, which he's not number one on my list, not pound for pound. I got him, I think I got him 4th or something like that on my list, whatever. Yeah, I think I got 4th or 3 or 4th on my list on my pound for pound. And but the thing about it is, he beat Gary Russell. Got to get 100% credit for that. Nicholas Walters, got to get 100% for that. Rigondeaux, which I give him credit, but not 100% credit because Rigondeaux came up 2 weight classes. You know what I'm saying? And I know some of y'all will say that Mikey Garcia went up 2 weight classes to fight Errol Spence Jr., which he went up 1 weight class to fight Errol Spence Jr. That's a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? So, but he jumped the gun too quick because, you know what's kind of funny? You know, Mikey Garcia wanted to fight Errol Spence Jr. Errol Spence Jr. didn't want to fight Mikey Garcia. You know what I'm saying? But I guess Errol Spence Jr. said, well, this is more money involved and I can get more fan base on board to Man Down's promotion and himself, you know what I'm saying? Which is Man Down's promotion. That's his promotional company. And which worked in his favor to a certain, not to a certain, it worked in his favor, Errol Spence Jr. But the thing about it is, Lomachenko called out Rigondeaux. It wasn't Rigondeaux calling out Lomachenko. I don't, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely would say that's different. It's different, man. So I can't give him 100%. I can't give him 100% credit for beating Rigondeaux. Linares, which had like 3 or 4 losses when he got to him, he beat him, but not in the. He beat him, but he didn't have. That was not his good fight. It was a hard fight for him. He got knocked down in that fight and got back up, which that's what makes champions. Because if you get knocked down, it's all about how you get back up and then recover from getting knocked down. So, but the thing about it is he finished Norris off. Then he fought Pedraza, which Gervonta Davis gave him his first loss. But you know, and then like I think Pedraza got 3 losses. I think maybe 2 or 3 losses. I think Teofimo fought Pedraza. I think, matter of fact, I forgot who won that fight. Because I didn't see that fight, you know what I'm saying? But I think Pedraza got 2 losses with. But you know, one thing the thing about it is Lomachenko fought him and won 2. And then knocked him down, but didn't knock him out. You know what I'm saying? So he's not pound for pound on my list. I think Terence Crawford, as in being the better skilled fighter, but the most popular fighter in the sport right now is, I would say, is Canelo Alvarez right now, and Errol Spence Jr. I'm gonna definitely say that they the most, and Deontay Wilder too at the same time, and Anthony Joshua. But you know what I'm saying. So, but at the same time, and Tyson Fury too. You gotta get Tyson Fury too. So, and the thing about it is with this said, and with this it says they should keep. This is what Ellerbe said. He said they should keep Gervonta Davis' name out their mouths. Ellerbe said they got a good fight they can make in house. All they gotta do is talk to the kid and his team, and talk to Lomachenko and his team. They all have the same promoter. Why are they talking about Gervonta Davis? The reason why they talk about Gervonta Davis, the reason why Lomachenko talk about it, because he think Gervonta Davis. I mean, Lomachenko knows that he probably can beat Gervonta Davis. That's why he's calling him out. And that's why he's calling out Mikey Garcia, because Mikey Garcia been exposed. When Mikey Garcia was before the Errol Spence fight, Lomachenko wasn't calling him out. That's what make me suspect about Lomachenko, man. I'm sorry, but this is not about Lomachenko in a sense. It's about this is Lomachenko and Teofimo Lopez. You know, one thing is, I don't know who will win that fight, because what make me saying that because of what Lomachenko is doing right now. Talking about he need a belt, and I can understand politics is involved in. He don't want, you know, but who's the person that he fought wasn't no competition. You need to fight. If you fight Teofimo Lopez, you might gain my outlook on you at the same time. You know what I'm saying? You know, but it's what it is, man. And Lomachenko's not a big draw. He's a big name, but he don't draw people to him when he fight. You know, so he's still fighting in a small room. I think he fought at the big one too at the same time, at the Big Apple, if I'm not mistaken. But Ellerbe is full of shit. He's talking about I mean, as in they can make that fight with Gervonta Davis and Lomachenko, but at the same time, his business is involved as politicians, because Gervonta Davis is the only superstar over there in Mayweather's camp, and Bob Arum really got, I think he got 2 superstars really. Matter of fact, he got 2 superstars, and that's no. Matter of fact, he has 3, and that's Chance Crawford, Lomachenko, and Tyson Fury. And after that would be Teofimo Lopez and Shakur Stevenson, 2 up-and-comer superstars. You know what I'm saying? So at the same time, he got a nice roster on his with Top Rank. You know what I'm saying? So I think when Lomachenko's on his way out the door, that's when Teofimo Lopez might fight him. But we don't know, because Teofimo Lopez said he's going to go up on weight. You know what I'm saying? So this is kind of very interesting, because we keep on talking about it, including myself. You know what I'm saying? And I don't. What Leonard Ellerbe said about Lomachenko, he says he's an exceptional talent fighter, which I believe too. He's a good fighter. He's a really good fighter. You know what I'm saying? And people say he's great, then, but call somebody great. You know, the way he's moving around is moving suspect. No, I mean, because he didn't want to fight, like I say, Manny Pacquiao. You know what I'm saying? And when Terence Crawford said he would fight him, he didn't say that about Terence Crawford. And when Mike Garcia wanted to fight him before Earl Spence Jr., before the fight, whatever, before even when Mike Garcia was called out, Earl Spence Jr., Lomachenko wasn't calling him out like that. And he got 1 loss. He didn't. And then what was suspect, really, he didn't revenge his 1 loss. Orlando Salido's retired now. You know what I'm saying? He didn't revenge that loss. Everybody keep on. Now, if that was Terence Crawford get 1 loss, he would have got dropped down to probably 6 or 7 on the list, on a pound list. You see what I'm saying? So everybody's going off of what he did in the amateurs. This is not amateurs. This is professional boxing. But Leonard Ellerbe, I agree to a certain degree, but I disagree with him to a certain degree. You talking about Lomachenko, but if you got the best fighter in that weight class, in Gervonta Davis weight class, whatever, let Lomachenko fight him. Let them both fight and see who's the best. You know what I'm saying? And then Gervonta Davis will be definitely in the pound for pound list if he beat Lomachenko. But I still have Gervonta Davis in the pound for pound list, the bottom top pound for pound list. And I got Jerry Hurd too at the same time. But I just don't know I never made that video about who's Jerry Hurd or Gervonta Davis. Well, I'll put it like this: Jerry Hurd would be over Gervonta Davis in the pound for pound list on the top bottom. Because the reason why I say that, because Jerry Hurd did fight Laura. He fought Turner Harrison, and he fought Austin Trout. You see what I'm saying? He fought people, and now he fight Julian Williams, J. Rock Williams. I don't know what's gonna happen in that fight, but that's gonna probably be a good fight. And it's the way he's knocking. It's the way he's knocking out people at the same time in that weight class. And Gervonta Davis got knockouts too, but he haven't really knocked out a big name. He knocked out Pedraza, but that was it. You know what I'm saying? So, but at the same time, what do y'all think about what Leonard Ellerbe is saying about Lomachenko not as good as they say? Which I believe that too. But he's just in my top three or four in my pound for pound list. You know what I'm saying? And then it's the fifth one be Errol Spence Jr. But if you have any questions, leave a question at the bottom of my page. Like my page, subscribe to my page, hit the notification bell for new videos from me. This is JT from Above and Below the Belt. Alright, bye.